Mimi nataka kusema hivi. And I have seen many people criticizing the president. And sometimes the criticism that is leveled against the President William Ruto is extremely unfair. Being caricatured and insulted. And especially if you look at what the president has done in 2 years. 2 years is not comparable with his predecessors in their 2 years in office. Mheshimiwa Rais kwa miaka 2 amebadilisha uchumi ya Kenya ambayo ilikuwa inaenda kusoroteka, na mpaka saa hizi tuko inflation imeshuka chini, will be the high, yani the lowest we have had in almost 17 years. And he's being criticized. And sometimes I want to say this as I am in Kericho here. I find it unfair that many people, especially the church, the media, and our critics, are criticizing President William Ruto, not based on the facts, on the things we are doing, but it's a criticism that is laced with tribalism. I find it unfair that President William Ruto is not being compared with President Uhuru Kenyatta, is not being compared with President Kibaki, is not even being compared with President Jomo Kenyatta. Because of the disease and mentality of tribalism, every critic of William Ruto is comparing him with Daniel Arap Moi, as if there was only one president before him. It is unfair to find fault on the president based on where he comes from or comparing with a president who came from this community before. Let's criticize him for the facts as they are. Compare President William Ruto with his predecessor the first 2 years. Compare President Ruto with President Kibaki the first 2 years. In 2003, 2004, everybody was crying that President Kibaki amemaliza uchumi, amefanya nini, amefanya. By 2007, if it was not for post-election violence, President Kibaki was being celebrated for turning around the economy. And that's why we want to say here confidently that we have confidence in President William Samoei Ruto. If we give him the necessary time and criticize him fairly, we are going to get proper results for our country. And there is no other country. This is our country. Let us not lace our criticism with tribalism. Let us focus on criticism that are based on the facts and the issues at hand, so that we can be able to find fairly what we want to tell the president to do.